This is a room in Korea. A room most of the men fighting the second year of the war would rather not see. This is an operating room in a MASH, Mobile Army Surgical Hospital. There are 5 of these units in South Korea. Now, the concept of treating wounded close to the front, this particular hospital is just 3 miles from the fighting, is being tested for the first time. If anything can be said to be a success in war, it is this concept. By bringing the wounded directly to the operating table by jeep, ambulance, and helicopter, these units have achieved an effectiveness of 97%. In human terms, 97 out of every 100 wounded men brought here live. Who are the people behind that most impressive statistic? We brought our camera and our microphones here to find out. Do you see anything good at all coming out of this war?
Yeah, me, alive. That would be nice if I could get out of this alive. That would be great.
You've been here some time.
Somewhere between some time and eternity.
You gotta understand, I'm not working on sick people here. I'm working on hurt young people with essentially healthy bodies that have been insulted by ammunition.
A lot of the boys look up to you as a father figure. Do you get that feeling?
I suppose they do, and that gets to be a pain in the too. I don't mean that in a nasty sort of a way. I know it's perfectly natural. That's what I think part of my duty as a commanding officer is, to accept that and to give it back in the best way that I can.
Unlike most of your doctors, you're a regular Army.
This is my 3rd war. I was in the big one, then the Second World War, and now Korea. I hope war is getting smaller as a trend.
I've been asking if something special is coming out of this in the way of medical or technical developments.
Oh, there are some things that get a practical trying out here that maybe wouldn't with the same speed back home, but when you counterbalance that with the frightful expense, the frightful destruction and loss of life, I don't think it's an equal balance.
Well, do you see anything good coming out of this?
Not a damn thing.
I think it's the most stupidest thing in the world. You call it a police action back home, right? Over here, it's a war. A police action sounds like we're over here arresting people, handing out parking tickets. War is just killing, that's all.